Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. This is why Bamford should 100% start against Cardiff. I hope you guys agree with me. Welcome to the Cardiff versus Leeds United preview. Hope you've all had a fantastic Friday and you're ready to watch the Cardiff versus Leeds United preview. Before we do get into the video, as always, guys, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 200 likes on this video. I know all the other transfer videos, okay, have been doing 300 likes, but I don't think you guys are capable of hitting more than 200 likes on a preview. Prove me wrong. I'd love for you guys to prove me wrong. Smash that like button right now. Also, subscribe if you're new. Look at the sub count in the top corner. We are 66 subscribers away from 13,000 subscribers. It's what all the cool kids are doing, and it's free. Get down there and subscribe. And also comment your score predictions on Cardiff versus Leeds United. Without further ado, let's get into the Cardiff versus Leeds United preview. We'll quickly touch on Birmingham and we'll touch on Peterborough as well. Obviously, I didn't do a match reaction or a match preview for any of these games because I was away and then I got ill from being away. So it was just, that was a whole story. But we'll start with Birmingham. I want to touch on someone, Ruta. Played in the 10, and there's a reason why this boy is a 10, because he's fantastic in the 10 position. Dropping deep, pinging them balls out to the wing, striking the ball, putting through Bamford. He just looks good, okay? He just looks good in the 10, and that's why he should be a 10. I don't want to see him playing number 9 anymore. I really don't. I want to see him be a number 10 for the remainder of the season. Obviously, as well, Bamford came in, scored a goal. He then also goes and scores a goal against Peterborough as well. We'll touch on the Peterborough game now. Again, I thought it was a real good professional performance. I thought it was a good performance. A lot of people were slating, how we weren't actually that good that game. We still won 3-0, and I thought it was a professional performance. I thought we've got through against, they're a top-end League One side, maybe a bottom-end Championship side. So we haven't beaten the likes of Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday this season. I thought Peterborough was a bit of a tough test for Leeds United, and I thought we done well. I really did. I thought we done well. We looked good, and I was just happy that we got through to the next round of the FA Cup. We've got Plymouth, which, is going to be a bit of a test, but hopefully we should keep progressing in the FA Cup. Leeds United still remain unbeaten in 2024, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. In the Championship, in the FA Cup, and in the darts, upper Luke Humphreys. But yeah, hopefully long may it continue against Cardiff. I just want to say the Birmingham game, obviously, quickly. We got Wayne Rooney sacked. We won't play a very, worse off team than Birmingham, I think. For at least a few months. Birmingham were poor, and Wayne Rooney did deserve to be sacked after that game. But Leeds United were good. Leeds United were good. But hopefully this is going to be a test against Cardiff. We played Cardiff at the start of the season at the start of the season, this season, sorry, and drew 2-2. We had a completely different team. They had a completely different team. It was a tough test. I believe we went 2-0 down in that game. But Cardiff are one of them teams that you don't know which team's going to turn up, similar to like a Watford and teams like that. Because I know we beat them 3-0, but I think the next week they won like 4-1. I think Cardiff have got that similar sort of model. Again, they're physical, they're big. And I think it's going to be a tough test for Leeds United, especially away from home at Cardiff. It's going to be a test for Leeds United. It's not going to be like this. It's going to be a complete different test of the Peterborough game. Peterborough actually like to play football, and I don't think Cardiff do in stages, but they're a much more physical side, which sometimes we have seen this season. It's been evident that Leeds United do struggle against the teams that do that. So hopefully we're going to be okay in this game, but who knows? Who really knows? Obviously, I'll give you my score prediction at the end of the game. But, credit to Cardiff. I've got here, where are Cardiff in the table? I did have it up. Cardiff are 9th in the table. So they're pushing on that playoff spot. And if they do beat Leeds United, they can go into the playoffs if all scores go their way, obviously. And then they'll only be 8 points behind us. So Leeds United do need to win this game. We're 4 points behind Southampton. And we are how many points behind? We're 7 points behind Ipswich. I think Leicester ran away with it. Leeds are still, current favourites. I think bookies odds to finish in the top 2 still, which is good. Obviously, Ipswich are without a win in 5, I believe. Southampton are still picking up that form. They're looking like a scary side at the moment. But yeah, it's not a must-win for Leeds United. But obviously, continuing to the rest of the season and until the end of the season, we just need to keep winning games, not dropping points. And Cardiff will be a test for Leeds United, but I think we can do it. Let's talk about my starting 11 right now. Meslier is back from suspension, 3-game ban that he did get after that needless red card he got. Farke said he'll start. I think Christopher Clayson, is okay. I think, he's kept 2 clean sheets, in fairness to him. He didn't do anything that I thought, wow, this keeper's brilliant. But he's for his cameos that he's done in a Leeds United shirt, I don't think you can blame him. You can blame him for being bad at all, or blame him for anything that's happened. Obviously, he's kept 2 clean sheets. And that appearance against Wolves as well, obviously, when we won 3-2, I thought he was decent in that. So fair play to Christopher Clayson. He will be dropping to the bench. That's according to Farke, and I reckon he'll be dropping down even more when Carl Darlow does return. But Meslier comes back into the sticks. I'm a bit of a Meslier critic as of late. He really needs to step it up, because there is a goalkeeper in Christopher Clayson that Farke now trusts. So Meslier gets back in the sticks, and yes, I'd put him straight back into the sticks, because I do think he's better than Clayson, but is he starting to go on fraud watch Elan Meslier? Let me know in the comments down below. Right back, I'm starting Archie Gray. I think he deserves it. I think he's been fantastic this season. We need him in the 11. I don't think he gets into the midfield spots right now, so he starts a right back. And to be fair, with the defensive lineup, who really else can do it? No Luke Ayling anymore. No Jed Spence. It looks like Archie Gray gets the call. Joe Rodon next to him, obviously been our solid defender this season. They're one of the only consistent defenders we've actually had in that back line. Next to him, I'm going with Ethan Ampadu. I don't believe, we haven't got Liam Cooper for this game. We haven't got Pascal. I don't know if he'll drop it to a 3-back maybe, but I think Ethan Ampadu, like he did against Peterborough, will drop into centre half next to Joe Rodon. And I think it'll be a different test against Cardiff. Of course it will be. But I believe that he might do that. I can't see anyone else. He doesn't want to start Charlie Cresswell. Who else could you see playing the centre back? I don't know. Maybe there's someone that I'm completely missing. I don't think there is, though. Left back, I'm going to go Junior Firpo. Believe he starts similar with, the sort of Archie Gray thing. There's no one really there. Byram has trained, but I don't think he will return to the match day squad. In the middle of the park, I'll go Gruev and Kamara. Kamara doing your running, Gruev doing your calm, nice little passing. But what I have liked about Gruev recently, I complained because I didn't think he was physical enough, and he's proved me wrong in recent weeks. He looks very good, and I think he deserves to start 100%. On the left-hand side, you start Somerville. He was well rested against Peterborough. He'll be ready to go again. Dan James, came on against Peterborough. Corner whipped in, Ampadu goal. Dan James has been effective this season. Like him or not, he has been better than Willie Nonto, and I believe he does get a start. He remains in that starting 11. Ruta in the 10, 100%. He looks so good there. And then up front is the battle between Piroe and Bamford. But can you drop Bamford? You can't. Bamford scored a hell of a goal. He's doing more than Piroe's doing at the moment. As much as I do like Piroe, he's becoming, a bit of an inconvenience in this team. Playing with 10 men, sometimes I feel like we are. He's not involved in games. And Bamford, even though his touch is a bit, and sometimes he's not the best professional footballer, sometimes I watch him and think, what the hell's going on? And I don't think 2 games makes you the best player. I really don't. But I think based on form, and that's how you got to base a team, you start Bamford. Do I think he's better than Piroe's all-round game? I don't know. I think they're quite close in similarities like that. But I think if you're basing it on form, Patrick Bamford has to start, especially when Piroe's hitting this little dip of form where he's not really scoring, he's not really doing anything. So I'd like to see Bamford start. And I think you guys will agree with me. I don't know if you guys won't. Let me know in the comments down below. My score prediction for this game, I'm going for a 2-1 Leeds. I'm going to say 3, but I'm going to say a 2-1 to Leeds United. Goal scorers, I'm going to say Somerville, and I'm going to say Joe Rodon. Guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 200 likes. But if you could smash more, do it. I dare you. Subscribe if you're new. We're getting close to 13,000 subscribers. And let me know your thoughts and score predictions for Cardiff versus Leeds United. I'll be back tomorrow with a match reaction. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have always been excellent. And I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery. Oh.